welcome back to Ascending with Ashley. I'm Ashley. Let's do like a medicine reading, okay? For whatever people need. So today we did finish the Mystical Shaman Oracle teachings. We are done. So now what we're gonna do is use this deck for readings. If you'd like to go through each card, there is a playlist. Have at it. It's all yours. There for you. We're going to play with clay today. Just them on my side of me. Hi, Daisy. I think it's important to be in a space of creating right now. Whatever that looks like or feels like for you. Whatever capacity you have for that as well. Also, just kicked off a new project today called Know Thyself. Where did it go? We're going to be going through this deck. I used it in a reading yesterday. It's pretty dope. So just posing one introspection a day. If you've got 15 seconds, go ahead, check that out. Just kicked that off. All right. Let's get 4 from the Mystical Shaman Oracle, and I probably will use the book. And then we'll maybe pull from nature, and also the medicine deck. First out, the curse in reverse. I don't really do reversals here. We'll go ahead and just cover everything, but like this deck has an invitation in medicine, so that's how it makes the distinction between upright and reverse. Reverse just means that it's medicine. Something we can work on. Can you please not tie that balloon string around your neck? You know this. It's dangerous. Am I supposed to read the curse first? I guess. Let's go ahead and tackle this one quick. I love it when things are in alphabetical order. It makes everything so much easier. Okay, the curse. Alright. The curse refers to the limiting stories of our ancestors and the karma of former lifetimes that preordains the events of our lives. It is the source of negative patterns, and it can show up as a disease, destructive force, or a blockage on a creative energy. The curse holds us hostage to a false story that we confuse for reality. Recognizing the original wound that is playing out in our life can heal it. So I'm going to skip the invitation because it did come out reverse. And so we're going to go straight to the medicine. Be aware of your actions. Act with impeccable intention so as not to create a debt or karma that sooner or later someone has to pay. What you do to others, you also do to yourself and to the people you love the most. Now you have the opportunity to clean it up. Okay? All right. I'm going to pull from the top. For next, we have the Earth Keeper. We'll just do these one by one. I think that feels better. Okay, and it is upright, so we're only going to do the invitation. All right, the essence. Just as you're involved in co-creating your world, you are also responsible for its well-being. The Earth Keepers are dedicated to the stewardship of the earth and all life. They choose to hold the sacred dream of the planet where all beings live in peace and where the rivers and the air are clean. Remember that everything you do has an impact for 7 generations. In the invitation, you have outgrown your small dream of success and achievement, and you are ready to dream big with possibilities beyond your wildest expectations. Take on the mantle of the Earth Keeper and reach out to a friend in need whom you may not have been in touch with for some time. Take care of your pets, feed the strays that come by. Clean up your yard, as this is a reflection of your relationship to the earth. Grow the sacred dream and your personal life will flourish. Remember, it's not about me any longer. So these two go together really beautifully. If you are new to breaking generational curses or healing generational trauma, that depends on your colonial lineage status. If you're an indigenous person, it's more about healing trauma that was caused by colonialism. And if you have colonial lineage, then it is about breaking those cycles and making sure that we aren't taking that forward, right? As we learned in both of these cards, we are here impacting the 7 generations before and after us. And right now there's a huge collective paradigm shift in which people are taking responsibility for these things. All right, we have all 4 of our cards. The next one we have is completion. Oh, we have a bonus card. Okay. Not surprised. All right, hang on. Completion. All right. Did come out upright, or I picked it up upright. All things have a beginning, a middle, and an end. This is the nature of life, the seed, the flower, and the fruit, and all of human relationships. And of all human relationships. Sorry, reading is not my strong suit. Completion suggests that the fullness of the moment and the need to transform an old form into a new one. The invitation. You have finished a cycle and there is no more growth or benefit from hanging on to the old. In regard to relationships, it is time to honor what has been and find a new form for the future. In your ventures, it is time to reap your harvest. Completion is a time for celebration. It is the end of summer when the fruit is ripe. Okay. So this is a collective reading, so you know what that completion is for you. Just sit with it. Congratulations. Okay. Next we have the moon, and it did come out upright as well. And then we'll do our bonus. Okay. The essence of the moon. Every 28 days, the moon manifests a steady progression from darkness to light and then back again. The phenomenon in our skies has a powerful impact on our human psyches. It offers us the certainty that after periods of emptiness and darkness, there is a light waiting so we can be reborn into a new phase. This calls to mind a native African prayer to the moon, "May our lives be renewed as yours is." The moon also has a strong influence on the ebb and flow of the waters of the earth. That same power, in turn, affects humans' feelings and emotions and mirrors their rising from or hiding back into the unconscious. In the invitation, the moon spends equal time in the dark as it does the light of the sun, and now it comes to remind you of its balance. Have you been too focused on outer achievements, productivity, or social engagements? Or have you spent too much time hidden from the outer world, not wanting to interact or show your face? Meditate on the significance of the moon's cycle and let it gently guide you out of your bottomless depths. Head back to the world of outer expression and connection with others. Let it help you make time for yourself, your feelings, and your essential human and spiritual needs. If you can hear the song, this is After Midnight by Blink-182 on their Neighborhoods album. I have it on repeat. It's a good vibe. And our bonus message, but of course, water. Water symbolizes, Jesus, I always struggle with that. All right, purification, regeneration, birth, revival, and cleansing. It signifies an evolutionary shift from former self to new self. Many myths around the world speak of a great flood and that the new life that is revealed after a deluge. Water begins without boundaries. Then, as soon as form has separated itself from water, it comes under the laws of time and life, thus acquiring limitations. The invitation. When water arrives, you are invited to watch your emotions. Know they are going to be changeable and do not settle on a conclusion at this time. If you feel joy, feel it fully. If you feel sad, allow sadness to move through you. Water invites you to see the ebb and flow of events and trust that you can ride the wave of opportunity when it arises. Natural flow is here. Go with it. Okay? All right, so those are our 5 cards. I like to do 4 to represent the directions and elements, but when a 5th arrives, it's speaking to our spiritual side, our essence, ethereal. So that's the water for us. Okay, let me go ahead and pull a couple from our Nature Speak Oracle. Hey, what are we doing, buddy? Yesterday we made jewelry, and today we're going to make stuff with clay. I'm hungry. I'm gonna eat breakfast after this reading. Make sure you're taking care of your body. Side message. I like this music video for this song because it takes place in a youth psychiatric ward. Been there, done that. It's like a cute little love story. I had a boyfriend in one of my mental institutions. I would share his name, but I don't know if he's found me, so I'm gonna leave that for him to share. Garden, time for nurturing. That is very much what this reading is giving. Allowing cycles to be complete, allowing cycles to continue with these two in the middle. Allowing what is to be, right? Doing our part for our families and for the earth, right? And when it feels like too much, cleansing, you know? So, time for nurturing. Finding balance within all of these is essential for our well-being. Birch in reverse, heal the past. So coming out alongside the curse as well in reverse. When we revisit the past, it doesn't need to be an entire reliving of it. Remember, it's already over. So when we are being invited to feel our feelings about a past situation, that doesn't mean we're gonna have to relive it fully. It means to just allow, like you turn the water on, right? Allow it to flow. Just allow your emotions. Take a lot of deep breaths through it. Stretch, move your body. Allow your body to communicate how it wants to release those emotions. Swamp in reverse, face your fears. I think a lot of people fear emotion, fear having to relive things. I don't think that was a coincidence that came out while I was saying that. Let's get two more. Summer, bring to fruition. So whatever you're working on, don't give up. The Earth Keeper, or was it completion? One of these said something about the fruit. I think it was completion. The fruit being ripe at summer, or at the end of summer. Elm, trust intuition. We say this all the time. Trusting yourself is part of the importance of this journey back to yourself. And then I want to go ahead and pull from the Medicine Woman Oracle quick. We will conclude. Hope you guys have a good day. It's Wednesday. I just saw someone on TikTok on my FIP say, I thought today was Wednesday. And I'm like, it is Wednesday. And I don't know what kind of mindfuckery that was. Deep listening. I invite you to inner silence where the world resounds. I think that's also a pretty big theme, especially with this moon. Remember the cycles. I'll show you the photo. Niall went outside even though it's fucking freezing, so I'm gonna have to go out there in a minute. I also have this, I bought some stamps of the moon cycle, and it's right here on my shelf, and it has this really cute gold font. Let me show you. But I have it here as a reminder. So it says, the moon is ever changing, I'm always with you. And it's like these stamps. So, because the moon is here. We're in the, waning? Took me a long time to figure out waning and waxing. Same with like ladder and former and nonfiction and fiction. I think a lot of people struggle with. Waning is reducing and waxing is growing. I believe. I could be wrong though. Like I said, it's something I struggle with. Emotions. You are an emotional creature. Fertilize that great power. That's coming out a lot in this reading. Don't be afraid of your feelings. If this is helpful, I talk about this a lot. If you can see my pirate ship tapestry over here. Ooh, I have a wand. Think of yourself as the pirate ship. Don't mind the balloon ribbon. and your emotions are the waves, right? So sometimes the water is really crisp and clear, and sometimes there's fucking waves. Sometimes it knocks the boat over. That's the goal, is to not get the boat knocked over. You're the boat, okay? We don't want to get out of balance. So when feelings arise, just take them as the waves that they are, okay? And remember, the moon affects how big those waves are. So allow yourself to be in cycle with the things around you. All right, let me do 2 more of these, and then we will be done. That was sweet. Okay, divine sensuality. I reveal your talent to enchant. That seems personal. Take that for what it is for you. I talk about celibacy and sacred sexuality, or sacred energy exchange, which is the acronym of sex, a lot over here, especially lately. Big fan of self-exploration as you are healing. I'm not saying you have to like join a convent or anything, but while you're healing, it's best to stay in your own energy, keep your energy to yourself, and using orgasms as release for trauma, stuck emotion, whatever it is. Those are really great ways to release that shit, okay? A time for renewal. Oh, spring. A time for renewal. Step into uncharted territory. Coming out with summer and bring into fruition. So spring and summer. For the northern hemisphere, that's where we are now. Really work on the things. Like, be conscious about what you're doing. And last, sacred ceremonies. And remind your soul of the sacredness of the world. And remember that you are indeed a part of that world, and you are also sacred and divine. Have a good one.